In a quiet village nestled between soft green hills and time-worn cobblestone paths, there lived an old man named Eli, who spent his days sitting under a large banyan tree near the town square, surrounded by bits of old wood, springs, and tiny tools. To most, he was just a retired toy maker who had stopped selling long ago. But to the children, he was magic. He never advertised, never charged money, and never asked questions. But everyone knew, if your toy broke, Eli would try to fix it. One day, as dusk painted the sky in shades of honey and rust, a little boy named Cavey walked slowly toward Eli, holding a red toy airplane with one wing dangling by a thread. His eyes were downcast, voice barely a whisper. "It doesn't fly anymore." Eli looked at him, not the toy, but the boy, and smiled, his weathered face soft with kindness. "Then let's help it fly again." Kavi sat beside him, watching the old man's hands tremble slightly as they worked, not fast, not perfectly, but gently. "You must be really good at this," the boy said. Eli chuckled. "Not really. I just care enough to try." As minutes turned into hours, the two shared silence, broken occasionally by questions not about toys, but life. "Did you have toys when you were small?" "Only one, a wooden horse. I carved it myself after my father left." "Did it break?" "Yes." Eli smiled. "And I kept fixing it. Maybe I was trying to fix more than just the toy." The boy nodded, not fully understanding, but feeling the weight of the moment. Finally the wing was patched, slightly crooked, but sturdy. Eli held the plane up to the fading sky and said, "See? Still wants to fly." Kavi beamed, hugging the old man unexpectedly. "Thank you," he whispered, and ran back home. Eli watched him go, then turned to his box of broken parts, sighing softly, but not sadly. That night, wordless stories hung in the air like fireflies. The next day, more children came, some with broken toys, some with broken hearts. They didn't come for the repairs, they came for the presents. Over time, Kavi grew up and became an engineer, building drones that really could fly, but he always kept that red toy plane on his desk, crooked wing and all. When asked why, he'd smile and say, "Because someone once taught me that you don't need skill to fix things, just love." And maybe that's the truth the world forgets, that most things, relationships, trust, even people, don't break because no one has the tools. They break because no one takes the time. Eli never went viral, never made headlines, but years later, when the town built a small statue of an old man and a boy under a tree, the plaque simply read, "To fix something, you don't need skill, just love." In a world obsessed with fast fixes, perfect outcomes, and polished perfection, this story is a gentle reminder. Sometimes, showing up with your imperfect hands and open heart is the real kind of mastery. So if you're holding something broken today, a dream, a person, a part of yourself, maybe it's not your skill that's needed. Maybe it's your love. If this story touched something in you, don't just keep it inside. Share it. And remember to subscribe to this channel for more stories like this. Because the world doesn't need more perfection. It needs more presence.